Jess, you've been at this a long time. What does Gerald remind you of? Is there any player, the way he dominates, or the way he attacks, that sort of brings out those memories? You say, man, I've coached a guy like this?
You know what? I just spent so many years as a high school coach. You know, and then in the NFL, you know, those guys don't last long if they're not real pros, you know what I mean, from a preparation standpoint. And that's probably the best compliment I could give Gerald, is that he is coming into work every single day. He's a man on a mission. He wants to be great, and he knows that being prepared is how you do that. But he, you know, it starts with the fact that he loves football, and then it goes to he loves this team, and then he has the discipline to really, you know, work at it every day and get prepared. So he's been a lot of fun.
How about John Garvin?
John Garvin.
Idea. What can you say about him?
You know what? Just loads of potential. You know, makes big plays. You really can see his growth when you watch his tape from a year ago and watch him now. Really getting better, but has a a great skill set. You know, he's a guy who can play the run and set edges, and obviously a guy who really can be a talented rusher. And he's still, you know, we talk about he's an emerging leader in our program. He's an emerging player, and he's figuring out like what it looks like, and he's in that, you know, he's growing right now. And that's what's fun to watch, is seeing him taking those steps.
Where has that skill set improved the most?
You know what? I would say for him, because he's such a guy that's balanced in what he can do, it's been the big picture, understanding the game, and, you know, figuring out, you know, splits and backfield sets and stances, and those, you know, his knowledge of the game has allowed him to take the physical tools that he has and use it better in a game situation.
And how much do the two of them kind of feed off the friendly competition they have for tackles for loss, and they drive each other?
My group, they all feed off each other, and everything is competitive. You know, whether we're in the meeting room or out here, it's not just two guys. They all want to get it, and that's what makes it fun. And when you saw, you know, Saturday night is when one of them has success, they all have success.
I was gonna say, how much fun does that make it for you, knowing you've got that to work with?
It's fun. It's been for my first year here. I really inherited a great room, a bunch of good kids who have been really open to trying to do it the way we want to do it, and you know, it's certainly done a good job so far, and you know, that means nothing right now. So we're still in, you know, the one day, one practice, stay in this moment kind of mode. And if you get out of that, you're gonna get in trouble in this game real fast.
What's the next step for Jade, for Nesta, you know, in terms of his development?
It's just being in the moment every single day, and that's what's been fun, is his practice habits and his preparation from day one of summer ball to what it looks like now. He knows immediately when he's made a mistake. He knows when his fundamentals are off. He knows when he's done it right. And then the knowledge and then the desire to do things right, and seeing these other guys has been great for him. And he's had a, you know, coming in here, I mean, he's a big time player, and all kind of expectations that outside people have put on him. I think really he has done a super job of managing that, and he has really gotten to a good place where he's just focused on the day and trying to get a little bit better.
You've seen every single snap on film. Has there been a moment at all where they've tried to block him with one guy?
Yeah. You know, we pray for singles. I mean, we get them sometimes.
So do you kind of point them out in the film room, like, hey, look, you finally got a one?
Well, no, if you're a D lineman and you get a single, you better win.
Yeah.
You know, because you know, a guy like him, people will slide the protection to him, or they'll, you know, he'll double him in the run game. You know, just he's just so disruptive, and he just has a natural knack for finding the football.
Thank you, Jess.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Thank you.